Little ducks are in their little duck house. There's 4 total. They like it in there. We let them out in the afternoon when we can supervise. I may put them in here with these guys, which I think they're 4 weeks old. I'm not sure. The Silky mixes, Sea Bright, Silky Sea Bright mixes, and then the Spitzhabens and the Death Layers, and then a bunch of guys roosting up there. There's Dustin's twin. They're a little chilly, so they figured out if they're up there blocked by this, it won't be so windy and cold. But they seem to be doing good. All the babies are out. They're not babies anymore. All the teenagers are out. Got to make sure that nobody got attacked or killed. So it's been kind of letting them do their thing. It's a Spitzhaben, a golden. But they seem to be liking it. They like being out and about. Kind of hide under there from everybody. This one right here, laid her first egg the other day. And then she laid another one this morning. Her eggs are tiny compared to, you should have seen her little tiny fairy egg. It was a itty bitty compared to that thing. But I pulled the nest boxes out and I showed them where to lay, and there's a guinea feather in here, which means maybe the guineas are getting the hint. Nothing hiding under there. Hello, ladies. Would you guys like it? We're gonna do chicken egg laying lessons for the new layers. And I showed Simone this. It's funny because she didn't really know where to lay. He's showing his ladies where the good food is. And that's not for you, dude. Aww. Now you went and made a mess. But it worked. I showed Simone where to go. And it was kind of funny because the roosters would come. They'd come look at this like, what is this? And almost like they're supposed to get in there. But Simone laid her egg in the box instead of out in the run in the dirt. We got rid of Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the two black Pomeranians. A couple came and got them. They wanted some nice roosters that got along. And it worked out. I got a lot of roosters to get rid of. We've got 3 Spitzhabens. And we've got the leg bars we need to get rid of before they all start making too much noise. He's weird. The noises he makes. He's next to go, considering butchering him, but I may just find somebody that wants to take him. But I don't see anybody missing. Princess, who got attacked by the hawk, is there. Peanut Butter's got his voice. So this little guy, the ice bar, is gonna go. Jack's gonna go. He's the most annoying out of all of them. He will crow all day long. Of course, he's quiet right now, but he will just crow and crow and crow. The others are kind of sporadic every once in a while in the mornings, a couple times in the afternoons. But the crowing all day long, he's gonna go. Not sure what these guys are doing over here. All the hens are out, so that means I wasn't gonna get rid of Peanut Butter, but maybe I'll keep him just because his crow is semi-blah. So it's like a half a crow. But there's just too many roosters. I have really considered butchering, but it's just not really any eggs. I've been checking for guinea eggs because they hide them. They hide their eggs, and I know they're here somewhere, but I haven't been able to find them yet. So I may put the ducks in with the chickens. Maybe that's what I'll do right now. That way the ducks can be outside instead of being in their little house. But the hard part's getting them, and then they make a mess. Luckily there's a linoleum. Hi, Ritter duckies. They all have names, and I don't know how, but we figured out who's who. The big one, well, you can't tell in the video, but there's two yellow-headed ones with yellow beaks, and then there's two more of a white-headed ones with white beaks. And that's how we tell the difference. That one is Celery. It's right in front of us. That one is Pooh Diddy because he had poop all over him. The biggest one in between those three is Ruby, and then Kelly named the white one Evangeline. But we're hoping we have at least a male, or not a male, a female or two. I'm thinking we might have one female and 3 males. I hope not, but we'll see. I'm gonna leave them in for now. I'll wait till Kelly gets up and she can take them out and babysit them. But these little guys are happy to be out of their tiny brooder box, which the brooder box really wasn't that small. It's pretty big. Not sure what they're yelling at. They cry wolf, but sometimes they don't, because they'll see something from way off in a distance, like a hawk a mile away up in the sky, and they'll start calling and everybody will go run and hide. The roosters. I've got somebody coming at noon. I'm hoping they'll take Jack and Pumpkin, the flower hen, over there. Get rid of 2 of the crowers. And then we'll have probably 3 or 4 weeks of a little bit of quiet, because the medium-sized birds over here, we only have a couple small crowers. The rest aren't crowing yet, so we'll have a break. There's a lot of chickens out here, and half of those are roosters. He's one that's got to go. I think we're going to keep him. He's kind of cool looking. But apparently the females are small and they don't lay very big eggs. Yelling at Malice. And if Malice lunges towards them, they'll fly off freaking out. I get a good chuckle at that every time that happens. The Siri's old. She can barely hear, barely see, but she's just got enough in her to go after the guineas. And of course, another reason why we're getting rid of some of these bigger roosters is Pumpkin and Jack attack the little ones constantly. Oh, we got a couple that were brave enough to come in here. So the medium-sized ones and the big ones have been separate for months. And then I just decided to let them all out, and also decided if a hawk takes them, a hawk takes them. I'm not going to keep them cooped up, hiding them. Would you guys be mad if I butchered him right now? Kidding. I didn't want to keep them all confined and unhappy and locked up in a coop, worried that they'd get eaten by a hawk, because the hawk will come take them. But with so many roosters, it's fine. As long as they get the rooster, they can have as many as they want. One less head I have to feed, one less rooster I have to rehome, and I can't butcher. I've thought about it, but I can't. I care too much. Dustin back there, you can't see him, he's in the shade. He's one rooster I'm keeping out of this group, and then we might keep, I think we've got another Chimani rooster that we might keep, one of the solid black ones. But they're all pretty friendly. I'm curious what all of them are going to look like when they're full grown. The Spitzhaubens are definitely cool. They lay some pretty good size eggs. 2 females, so I'll keep one of the males. There's leg bars out here. And there's a whole bunch. Got a lot of chickens. Anybody need some chickens? And I've got a surprise next week, so I'll just wait to show you what happens. But these guys are just happy. They get to go run around, pick bugs, chew on the grass. They eat a lot of grass. I'm surprised they graze like cows. And there's in the wood chips over there in front of the coop, there's larvae all over inside there. So the birds just kick the bark, as you can see, is spread out into the yard. But they kick the bark and they sit there and gorge on larvae all day. But they're a little vulnerable out here. I might make a shelter, like one in the middle here, one in the middle over there, just to kind of give them a place to hide, because really all they have is under the little coop and around that bush. The little ones are crowing. So that's where we're at now. No more birds in the brooder boxes. They're all grown out or outside. And what's coming next week will change things a little bit. But I'll show you that when that happens. But I'm gonna go back to work.